Oh my gosh, it is hotter than a right now.
Yeah, buddy God in this motherfucker. Hey, I do what I want, who gon' stop me? I do what I want, who gon' stop me? Hey, no matter where I go, I hear the money calling. Used to these people, I came from the bottom. My will never see an about it. We got lots of options, cause money no problem. No matter where I go, I hear the money calling.
Hey guys, welcome back to Life with the Hunters. All right, so I am so exhausted right now. So exhausted. So much has been going on. I don't know where to start. With a big family like this, we always have so much going on. So I'm sorry if I keep saying so much is going on. It's just that so much is always going on. Anywho, made it a point that I'm not going to keep drawing out videos, especially when I'm doing an informational video on business. One second, I'm getting a call. So with the fact that I constantly have things going on and the fact that I have multiple children, it can get quite noisy when I am around said children and just in the house in general with everyone, even when Chase is home, because he has the TV going or his video games going, and we have the kids running around making noise. It's just not conducive to make an educational video. So I'm doing it out of my car while I'm running errands. So let's get to the topic. I want to discuss two different things, two questions that a lot of people have, that a lot of people come to me and have, and we'll go over each question, break them down, and figure out if this would apply to you. Most likely click this video because you're interested in this field, this subject, this concept. So the two questions are, is dispatching for me, and can I make a living full-time off of dispatching? So in a nutshell, to answer those two questions, you kind of got to break down what your life consists of, how your lifestyle is, how you are as a person, and what you can and cannot tolerate. So let's go into the first question. Is dispatching for me? Now it depends and it varies on whether you want to do dispatching full-time, whether you want to do it part-time, whether you want to own your own business and have a dispatching company, or if you want to just work under someone else's company dispatching trucks. So those are a few questions that you should ask yourself when you are thinking about diving into the dispatching field. Another thing you want to ask yourself is, can I handle dispatching? So let's say you want to just dispatch part-time. It's doable, but it depends on whether you're working for someone else. Do you have the time to put towards this? Because you're gonna have to be devoting some time to the dispatching. So let me put it like this. When you're dispatching can be an all-day thing. You're going to be constantly refreshing your screen, whether using an app on your phone, You're going to be constantly sending out emails. You're going to constantly be sending out emails to communicate with brokers. You're going to be making phone calls. So you're going to have some dedicated time to put towards dispatching. If you plan on doing a business, owning a company, having a little office, or just having virtual dispatchers, you want to also be well versed in running a business altogether. Then if you want to do this full time, it's also doable. But that brings us into our next question. Can I make an actual living off of dispatching? The answer is yes and no. The reason I say yes and no is because yes, you can make a living with dispatching full time, but you have to be willing to work for it. Not only do you have to be willing to work for it, there's a lot of other variables that comes with the territory. For example, how much are you going to charge your trucks that you're dispatching? Are you just dispatching one truck, or are you dispatching 4 or 5 trucks? Are you going to be able to handle dispatching 4 or 5 trucks? Because you can dispatch 4 and 5 trucks, but you have to be organized, disciplined enough, and the list goes on when it comes to dispatching. So yes and no, it all depends. It depends on what you're charging. It depends on how you're running your business and how you're operating. But it is doable.
Would you like to check it now?
So, dispatching is like any other business or profession. You have to know the industry. You have to know what you're getting yourself into. And when you look at these two questions, is dispatching for me, and can I make a living out of dispatching? Do your research, do your homework. I'm pretty sure I've said this before in other videos, but really ask yourself those other questions that I mentioned. Talk to yourself, write it down, document, do whatever you have to do, and weigh the pros and cons, and find out, is this actually for you? I can go into a lot more detail, but I don't want to overwhelm you, and you really need to ask yourself those few questions first so that you can know which route you can go. So ask yourself those questions, do your research, find it out however you want to find it out. Feel free to contact me if you want. I do teach dispatching, and I'm not one of those people that try to beat you over the head with a $500 course or $1,000 course, even though I should, because my information is pretty valuable and I know my worth. But I also believe in giving back to the community, giving back to others, and helping everyone elevate. If you want to do a business consult, feel free to message me as well. I'll try to remember to put my contact information in the details when I post this video, or in the information box below, whatever you call it. My brain's all over the place all the time, as you can see. But if I don't, feel free to shoot me a comment down below and I'll be sure to respond. I try to be pretty timely in responding to my comments, so ask me whatever you like. I am not a withholder of information. I love spreading the wealth, so hit me up. And I'm about to wrap up this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry I missed Motivational Monday this past week, but we have been traveling. We've had a lot going on, so I will get back on track with that. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like these videos. I'll keep pushing out more content, so please go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this content, so I can know to keep pushing out more content like this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you feel like you want to join the family and be a part of the gang. Period. We have so much to do to prep for next week, so thanks for tuning in.